Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this message may find you. It's your girl, G's Louise. I wanted to get on here and touch bases about our kids, y'all. And I just gotta say something to you guys. As a mother, there's a lot of moments that, we have with our children, some good, some bad, as they're growing up. And, anybody who knows me knows my children are grown, damn near grown, and my youngest is about to head out and be, he's going to be going to college. So I think there's a lot of emotions that come with that. And I just want to say, guys, we're women, and we're emotional beings. And I am a very emotional person. I'm very emotional. My children are emotional. They're like me. And there are times in our lives where you be like, you go through these things, and especially when you have big accomplishments in life, or you're trying to weed through all the processes of, your kids transitioning and growing up and smelling themselves and feeling themselves. And there's a lot of knockdown, drag out moments. There's a lot of hurtful moments that transpire in those processes. And then there's those moments where you're like, wow, it was all worth it, and it's like when you see your children accomplish things or accomplish their goals, get where they're trying to go in life, man, it's a feeling that you cannot explain. Like, I remember a long time ago, my daughter was she was on a track meet. She was on the track team. And I remember those times when she would be winning and gaining up on, like she should be passing all the girls, and she'd be finally getting up to, like, she was like the momentum, like the just watching her pass everybody and get up in the first place is like, it's overwhelming, that feeling. So just imagine if you apply that to life, when you see them get ahead, or you see them making certain changes, that you taught them, or when you just see what you prayed for come into fruition, man. That feeling is unbelievable, and it makes everything else so small, so small. And I want to say, fellas, man, for the guys that are not in their children's life, man, I sat here and watched, like my daughter, well, she's not my daughter, but she's like close. She's like one of my son's friends, and I always loved her. And I just said, it's like her father, he's a part of, he does this. He's an athletic director, and she's an athlete. And he really didn't have any hands-on moments with her process on getting her to where she's at. And it's like, as the child, as the daughter, or I'm speaking from a daughter's point of view or the mother's point of view, because that's all I can be. I've been a mom, and I've also been a daughter. And it's like, it hurts, guys. It hurts when our daddies ain't there. And as sad as it is, I don't know why we do this, but we sit there and pick the same type. We pick a person that we have to chase behind, a person that we gotta beg for. We pick niggas the same as like our daddy, like we're begging for your attention. Like, well, daddy, can you, daddy, hey, daddy, how you feeling? It's like you're begging for attention, literally. And it's like, why is that? Why is that? It really hurts to the core. When you're the only one just there at all the moments. Just nobody there to share that moment with because of ego. A lot of men are so egotistical, man. They're so worried about how they look or their image or their ego that they miss the whole point. You miss the whole point. I want to know why, though. Like, I want to know why, because if you divorce a woman or you leave your woman, you don't leave the children. They see your child. It's not our job or their job to stay in your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come around and make yourself be a piece to the puzzle. You gotta be relevant. Make yourself relevant, like you do in everything else. You do it in all the other areas of your life. Why aren't you over here? Why is this not a priority for you? I want to understand this. I really do, because if I can get an understanding, then maybe some things can start, not just me, but for the video, like for other people, other women, other men, other children. Like, can we come up with, can we understand why these things are so separate? Why is it like all the moms in the gym today? Where's the damn daddies at? Why is all the boys that signing they papers thanking the staff of the... I ain't hear nobody say, I want to thank my dad. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not saying there ain't no dads. It's a little bit of a shortage, though. It's safe to say that. I like to thank my mom. I like to thank the staff at the school. I like to thank my mom. I like to thank the staff. I like to thank Coach so-and-so. I like to thank Coach so-and-so was instrumental. Why is Coach? Now, I ain't gonna lie. The little girl, she's a basketball player. She did say her dad. But I'm not gonna say it's all men. I'm just saying. I'm speaking from what I see. And what I see, it's a shortage. And it's not it's no excuse for it. Just because, you know what, you feel like they don't want you there, or you feel like you don't have a place. That's because of you. Make your place. You make your place. It ain't, man, my mama, this is a true story, man. Me and my mama never got along. We was at odds for years. When I tell you I couldn't get rid of this woman, I done tried. I be like, man, I don't even want to deal with you. I just want you to go over there. You know what I'm saying? There would be so many things that had transpired between us that it's just like, to me, it's more stressful to work on the shit than just to leave you alone. I'd just rather just go ahead and about your business. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? So I thought. But I gotta say this. My mama didn't care about what I was saying to her. And I'm not saying it was easy on her, but that woman did not care. Like, she would still be there, and I'd be looking like, why are you here? Or I'll even ask her, like, what? You know, and she know I got an attitude. She could feel the energy. Nobody, you know, she didn't feel wanted at wherever she was, you know, whatever thing she was inserting herself in. She didn't care. She just came because she the mom. She just like, man, shit, I don't care what she's talking about. I mean, she probably didn't say that, but that's pretty much the way she acted, because she was pulling up, and I ain't even want her to pull up. I wouldn't even give her the information. She still was pulling up. I wouldn't even tell her the times of the day. She's pulling up. She gonna find out, and she gonna be there, and she don't care about what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that that's easy. I'm just saying, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, I don't know. I just can't give up on my kids like that, man. I don't been in situations like I was young. I was a young mother, and I literally did everything probably wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's no right or wrong way, but I'm gonna tell you what, I always kept it G with my kids, even if they was little. Like I remember times I kept it 2G, and my daughter would be like, "Mommy," she was a baby, like she was a little girl, and I was struggling. I remember lights being off and all, and she'd be like, can you take me to my daddy house? Like, this is a bit much, with these candles. So, you know, like, I'm not going nowhere, but I'm not perfect. And yes, I've done a lot of stuff, crazy stuff, didn't make sense stuff, but I'm not going nowhere. I had to fight for my kids, and I really did. I literally had to fight. And I'm glad that I did, because I really, really needed them. It was more a me thing. I needed them, I think, more than they needed me, because I was the one. I didn't have anything to do it for. I didn't have nothing to strive for. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't care about me, let alone anything else. So, you know, that is a fact that God gave me those children, because he knew that would be something that I would care for. You know, no matter what. Even if I did it wrong, I still did it. So, and, you know, I just think with a lot of men, they're so worried. Like, even the ego thing. Like, even him helping the guy that I'm talking about with my son's friend, his friend girl. Even with her, like, what is the reason why you can't help her with her things that she's doing for college? Like, she's getting ready to go. You can't help her, but you'll go behind the scenes and help her, but you won't, like, as an ego thing, like, oh yeah, I pulled some strings. But it's like, that's what men do. And it's like, why are you so hung up on the ego thing of it? The ego part of it is the problem. Like, you worried about, oh, but I paid for everything, or I did this. And it's like, but what is she going to remember, that you paid for everything, or is she going to remember that you was standing there with her when she signed her paperwork? She going to remember that? She going to remember who was there. Who was there at all my stuff? That's what I think about. I'm like, dang, when I look back and I think about the people that were there when it really mattered, though. Like, you know, stuff that, there's certain things in life where it's just like, it was hard, you know, it was tough, or it was scary, or, you know, those are the moments. Those are the moments. And nobody wants to look at that part. Like, they're all, like, especially men that are well off, they just feel like they can buy shit and that's it. Or throw some money your way. I don't know, but that don't work for me. I mean, it's a lot of people out here that it do work for, but it's bigger than that for me. I need you to be there. I mean, now the coming through with the bread is a big deal too. But if you can't do that, or if you can't, even if you can or you can't, if you're in position or you're not, I feel like the presence of you is more important. The relationship that you have, okay? You can have a big, beautiful ass church, but if you ain't got no big, no intimacy with God, what is it for? It's just a building. If there's no unity in the church, or people ain't coming together and helping each other, what's the church for? It's just a waste of building. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of lights and water and all this fake ass decoration shit that's trying to portray and show as a church. Like, it's the people, when they walk past each other in the church, are they throwing their nose up, or are they showing love? That's what I'm talking about. Because that's what I'm saying about the whole united front, the image. Men are way more concerned with the image, how they look, how things look. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of these little ass boys out here dating our daughters. You know, they trying to show up and show out, and then it be like, but for the intimate part, or the being there for me, or helping me with my workouts, or helping me keep my eat habits, like the intimacy part, the getting intimate, getting down and dirty, up and close and personal. Those things are the things that, those are the things that matter. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we're getting away from that, y'all. And I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who's going to be, who this is going to, register with. But I'm telling you, this is very important to me that you guys be there for your children. And I don't mean buy them shit, bro. I don't mean that. Or I pay my daughter bill every month. And it's like, okay. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'm serious. I'm dead serious, bro. What does that mean? Do you know what her favorite color is? Do you know her insecurities? Do you know what makes her cry? Do you know that she got abandonment issues? Do you know what her favorite food, like, do you know her favorite restaurant? Do you know that she gets uncomfortable when people are around? And when the people leave, she's back normal and she's happy again. Do you know that she likes to walk barefoot in the grass? Do you know that, she likes to take walks? Do you know she likes blue slushies? Do you know she likes to eat the blue Takis? Do you know that? And it makes her fingernails the purple up under there, and it makes it look like the fingers dirty. Do you know that your son has, issues speaking in front of talking in front of anybody, let alone a whole gym full of people? And do you know that he did that today? Did you know that, what do you know about your kids? Do you know that they get defensive really fast, and you got to break it down and you got to fix it, because you got to make them understand what you really mean by what it is that you're saying? Because you can peep out when the child has taken something you said wrong, and you gotta make them understand so they don't feel bad about themselves. Or when they flunk a test and they really want to be like, well, I only missed a couple. They trying to sugarcoat it because they don't want to feel stupid. But you step in and you be like, man, you know what? It's really, it don't mean you stupid because you failed a test. All it is a test of your memory to see what you remember. That doesn't make you smart or dumb. It's a test to see, oh, this person knows how to retain information and this person doesn't. That's it. Do you know that? Do you know they get nervous with tests? Do you know that they don't like to do paperwork? Do you know that? Do you know that? What do you know? And then, after you know these things, what are you doing to help them understand it better and get better? And I'm not coming for, this is not a video to be like, get defensive and I do this and I do. I'm not asking you about what the fuck you do. I'm asking you what you're not doing, and can you step that shit up? That's what I'm asking. Because it's really lonely when you sitting there and you got children and you done had, that's why it's a joke to me when men be like, oh, you're gonna have my baby? That's just a way for you to goddamn lock me in and be around all the time. And little do you know, babies don't keep me. But I'ma just say this. Yeah, like, I don't understand the whole baby thing. People want babies and then they don't be there. What? And then if they are going to be there, they get on their bullshit and they want to take the baby now. I'm just going to take the baby. Like, what? You have to be better, guys. The ego. Please take it out. Make it more about, like, be a man. Like, at the end of Color Purple, right? That nigga was a complete asshole the whole fucking movie. And we couldn't stand this nigga, honestly. It took me years and years and years to like him again and other stuff. And this is just a movie, I'm just saying. But he was so goddamn nasty in Color Purple, right? You know, at the end, when he just would swallow his pride and he was on his shit and he was just really, really on point. Like, at the end, you guys remember what I'm talking about? When He went behind her, like, he didn't make it be known or anything. He just went, took his money and sent for her family, got her family in the building, and, like, you know, just pretty much did right by her, right? He finally did right by her. And a lot of you niggas, and this is true shit, until you do right, you ain't, everything you do is gonna be messed up. Everything. But I'm telling you, that's why y'all be having bad luck. The bag skips over niggas that don't take care of their family. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you. When you take care of your family and you are there for your I'm talking about humbly, not showboaty, buying shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about them niggas that really behind the scenes is doing some shit, making a difference in their families. Taking the hard losses. I'm taking the shit on the chin. The stuff that's hard, that nobody gets awards for. The stuff that nobody sees. That is where your blessings come in. That is where your blessings come in, guys. When you got to do all that stuff that's hard. And that man, when he did that, if he could have just stayed like that, that is what I mean by humble. Like humble, just going out his way to make her happy. You know, and it's like going out your way to make your child happy. Even if it's just a conversation. That's all they be wanting is some attention. Like, I'm telling you what I know. Like, this is what I know. They want that quality. Just, it ain't no big extravagant party. You took them out to eat. You bought them all this shit. It's literally y'all had some you time. It's been plenty of days y'all could have went, got y'all kid out of school, picked them up. Like, shit, they ain't no goddamn rule. I ain't with this. Can I get right here? It ain't no rule like, oh, they have, I mean, yeah, they say you gotta go to school, but I'm the type shit, I don't do that. Like, if they don't want to go to school, they ain't gotta go to school. But I'm gonna say this, like, when you take that time out, they remember those things. They remember those talks. They remember them times you saved them when they was down. You know what I'm saying? They remember. And if you don't really know your child, then you pretty much don't have no relationship with them. And that's not good. That's sad. You need to tighten that up. Like, just get on board. Like, they have things going on with them. They have emotions that you can help them deal with. That, you know, you've been there. You've done that. You're a part of their DNA. Like, you're the reason why they're here. So why can't you be a part of what they are doing? Regardless, it don't matter if somebody invited you. You the fucking daddy. Just do the shit. Just people don't have to ask you to do shit that you're supposed to do. Why? Like, what for? What? Moms too. Whatever. If it's the mama that ain't doing right, whatever. Do get on your shit. But it's the 90. I'm telling you, it's like 90% of the men. Like 90%. I want to say 80%. Maybe 85%. Of the men that is like missing. Like, where are y'all? Just because they grown don't mean you done. You just don't want to have a relationship with them or something. Like, what is it? It's a touchy subject. You know, some shit you sweeping up under the rug. You know, you got a personal issue with them as who they are, as who they become, as, you know, their character or something. Like, what is it? Whatever it is, you need to figure it out and get to it. And then help out. See what the moms need. What's up? Y'all need help? You know, oh, I know school finna start up. You need something? You know, or I know they might need this, or they might, like, come on. Like, I'm confused, man. But let these niggas be locked up in prison somewhere. And they be fucked up. They be ready to, oh, I got to help them and I got to get him a lawyer. But you can't help your son or your daughter help off to college. What the fuck? They're doing right. I'm lost. Like, be ready to jump in on these niggas in the street, talk and lecture them about what some street shit or something, you know. Probably talk for hours about that shit. But when it come to your people, your own people, you ain't got nothing for them. You coming up empty-handed on all ends of the board. You gotta make this make sense. And if it pisses you off and it strikes a nerve, that means you need to work on it. It don't mean nothing else but that. If you're aggravated with what I'm saying to you right now, if this is pissing you off, you either A, fit the shoe fitting, or B, you are not where you need to be with your child. It ain't nothing. It don't take nothing but a conversation. Is it a hard conversation? Yes, but it's that's what it takes. It starts there, and you work your way around that. You work your way around that. Y'all didn't just lay down and have these kids for y'all to just be like, oh well, shit, they grown. No, they not. They still fucking lost. Wasn't you lost at 18? Lost in the damn sauce. You don't know shit. And making babies too. I ain't know shit at 18. I was retarded as hell. Actually pregnant with the one that I'm about to send off. Yep. I was pregnant with the one I'm about to send off. So yeah, no. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. Cause today, I just felt so crazy that these boys didn't have. It wasn't no whole lot of daddies in the building, man. That really hurt my feelings. I'm serious. This is a big moment. But I bet they'll want to be there for they getting drafted. But you can't be there for that, to sign their first signing. This shit crazy. And McKinley was the first kid to ever get signed, period, in volleyball. I'm like, how? And she's the only one. Nope. Think he was there? Nope. Didn't show up. But it's just weird to me. And it's like, I think it's ego related. And you gotta let that shit go. Are you serious? Are you serious? It ain't about you all the time. It's you know, it's about the child. Really it is. Can it be about them, him or her, finally? This is too long. I'm signing off. Because I could talk about this all day. I don't understand it. Please tighten up. Please. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.